I just went live. How's it going, everybody? Let me know when this starts working here. Oh, it looks like it's working. Live. How's it going, everybody? Let me know when this starts working. Oh boy, I gotta turn myself down in the back.
It's working. Sweet.
If you're watching on YouTube, you can comment right in the live part. There's a live comment section. Let's see what the bot's been doing these days. Oh, there he is. Arthur, what's up, man? Oh, I know how that goes. No worries. Oh, fuck yeah. Right on, man. All right. Hey, bro. I'm live right now, though. It was supposed to be 8:15. Yeah. Yeah, he's setting it up right now. Right on. I'll see you soon. Bye. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. That's Arthur. He's on his way. Alright. So let's see what the bot's been doing. I have updated it. Did a little bit of an RSI change. I added the stop loss. So let's go. Thank you all for joining me on Crypto After Dark. Let's see. Uh-oh. So this is all the way at the bottom when it first started. And this was doing pretty good. So damn high birds. Like, look at that. That's like all high birds. So we've put in some filters since that to try to get more uniqueness across the trading pairs. And we've also increased the depth, because as you can tell right here, it won't show it if I were to go to try to find the percentage gains that we've made up until this point. It wouldn't account for the loss, so I don't have the math figured it out right now, but it wouldn't be accurate is what I'm getting at. So I don't want to display it. But since I have updated it, it's at this right here. So you can see it started trading some Vi. No more birds. We got a little bit of flare. It's making smaller profits. Very few cancels. Not getting that far into the grid. Just steady profits here. Hopefully I'm not going too fast. I don't want to make anybody motion sick. That's just not fun. Okay, so what just happened? Looks like we might have just filled an order. Okay. So it's trading AJAX USDT. Looking at the chart, it is in an uptrend. This is since I've done the I added a 4-hour RSI filter, so it's looking for coins that are in an uptrend. The reason why we're using the lower trend RSI with it is because within the 4-hour, let's make sure that we're looking at the 4-hour first. 4 hours quite powerfully in an uptrend, but we're also looking at it on the 1 hour, which we were just looking at. It's trying to find times when it's pulling back so it can look for times to buy. Because within the 4 hour, you're going to get 4 candles. So there's going to be plenty of time for it to pull back within there. And it's also looking at the 15-minute, which you can tell 15-minute, you got a lot more volatility. So a lot more chances to enter into trades and exit. So I think the bot is looking at it a little bit more, what's the word? Yeah, more better. It's looking at it more better than it was. Wow. So Ajax USDT is what it's been trading. How far deep is into it right now? Looks like it's only 1 deep, so it's not even that far. Is there anything I can go on? Oh. So the actual amount that I lost, let's see, let's go back here. So if we were at 98, because I was only allocating $98, I wasn't allocating a percentage. So if it was at 98 and then it dropped down to 82.17, so let's see, it lost 98 minus 82.17. It lost $15, 83 cents. So probably close to a 15% loss if I were to take a quick guess. Yeah, that's unacceptable. But what can we do with that? What we did was add a stop loss. Now, with these RSI settings, hopefully, as you can tell, it's buying into uptrends. It should have less of a chance to lose. You're still going to lose trades because nothing's ever guaranteed. But hopefully, if it's looking to buy into coins that are in sustained uptrends, see if I can throw on the RSI. No, I don't want those RSIs. Maybe let's change the colors. I'm not a big fan of that. And yeah, there we go. Yeah, sure, no problem, man. Let's see, it's around 5 right now. 1 hour. Very powerful. Where's it at on the 4 hour? It should be well over 65. Yep. And coming, well, is it creating a divergence of some kind if it's pushing up and this is coming down? I mean, wow, it's quite powerful right now. Bitcoin is what we should be talking about. I mean, look at that. I was setting up for the stream and I looked down and Bitcoin is almost at 21,000. It actually went over 21,000. What is going on? What happened here? Let's, no, BTC, USDT. We'll look on Binance. So what was the top of that right there? 21,000, huh? 256. $21,256. Wow. I wonder where it might want to touch down. Let's. We know it's probably going to pull back. So where do we think it might pull back to? Well, this will be a fun one for a Fibonacci, won't it? Ta-da. No, wrong one. Pull up my drawing tools. That should be Fibonacci retracement. Yep. So you find your low. There you go. So your first 236 retracement is at 20,639. It'll probably bounce off of there. You know what? Let's watch this in real time. But the real one that we like to look for is, oh no, hold on. Wait. See, on lower time frames, that's should be here. So, sorry. It's actually already close to there. So what you want to do, the reason why I'm doing it like that is, oh crap. How can I full screen this? There we go. So when it pumps like from the bottom to a top, that's a cycle. This right here, from this new top, that's your new bottom. But that's wrong. That's how it should be. Because you want to go from bottom to top. As you can see, it was trading within there and it lost that straight down to the 2. Oh man, it's probably going lower to the 20,542. If it doesn't, hang up right here. Let's see if that 382 action actually holds up. What do we got? Oh, whose is that? Is that yours?
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. How long have you been running it for?
Since launch.
Since what?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Took that hit with the Galaxy.
That's fucking really good. Like 19%? Oh my. These bots, man, I'm telling you. I just heard my bot do something a second ago. Oh, it's doing something again. He's working on Ajax. Has yours traded AGIX at all?
A little bit.
That's what it's working on right now. Let's see. Tonight we're drinking Magic Hat number 9. Some pale ale. Not quite pale ale, actually.
Yeah, I'm 3 deep on a cat trade right now. Yes.
Alright. Oh, let's see what Steve's saying. Oh, that's looking good. Just trying to check in with the chat every once in a while. There we go. Alright. Sweet. If you want to mess around on the bass or on the guitar, feel free.
Alright.
Feel free. I'm just going over whatever trades it might be doing right now. Oh, it looks like it closed it out, completed it, it made a penny. Not going very deep on these trades. That's a good thing. It's staying safe. Let's see what it goes for next. Let's see, is it actually working? I don't know if that was working, so I am gonna just add that back in. That should be the one. There we go. Is that better, Steve? Did I fix it? Did I fix it, Steve? I think it might have been stuck before or something. Nice. But yeah, searching for a pair. Searching for a pair. You got any open orders? Nope. Live chat. Alright, let's go to the live chat. I think I can read it from here. Oh, cool. There we go. Oh, there we go. Alright, I can see it, Steve. Nice. There we go. Yours is doing cat. Alright, let's look at cat. KAT, USDT. Sweet. Now I got something to look at. Oh! Look at that. Currently bouncing off the 382. But we'll come back to that. It'll probably come up to the 236 and then maybe drop down into the golden pocket somewhere around the 618. But alright, cat. Cambria. Oh, that's a nice sound. So cat USDT. Alright, so start on a 1 hour. Put it on auto. What to make of this? Alright. So there's a couple ways you could do this. If we really wanted to get the whole move, it's one way of doing it. But what we have been doing on the stream is actually the micro moves, and that's been getting it very accurate. Now, if we were actually looking for the micro move, where would I put it? I mean, that shit just went straight up pretty much. I'd say it probably started around here, consolidated in these areas. So I'm probably going to say it probably started around here. So if it pulls, what area are you looking at? U0045. Where is that? It's not very far. It's like right there. 00455. Oh, that's not far up at all on the 4 hour. So maybe we should zoom in. You know what? Let's pull up one more. Oh. The jewel light is here again? No way. I don't need that right now. but that's nice to know. Alright, I would like the crown moving averages. So what do we got going on here? Potential silver cross. Alright, so if it doesn't really hold here, probably down to the 89, which is going to come into play with the 382 anyways. So yeah, will it go down that far right now? Maybe, but you got to remember it's going to bounce along the way. It's not going to go straight up or straight down. So it might go lower to fill some more of your bag before going back up. You know what I mean? So it's probably going to maybe dip a little lower and catch its support along the 382, which is also going to come and play with probably the this is the 89 exponential right here, the teal line. So, I mean, the moving averages have a funny way of kind of, you know, showing confluence with other things. So, maybe we can check out the... Oh, I need more indicators, man. MACD. What are we getting? A shift in momentum down. Okay. So it looks like it probably will go down to this lower one before, you know, bouncing to go higher. So what did we just do here? Yeah, right on. Michael Keating in the house. Good shit, dude. This is Crypto After Dark. Just kind of hanging out, watching the live bots do its thing. So it's back at Ajax again. And it looks like it just wants to rip upwards. Like, what is Ajax? What is this? So where's the exit points? I think it's just going straight parabolic is what it's doing.
Need a refill?
Yeah, please. Thank you.
Where are we leaving?
Right in the fridge. It's around the corner to the right. Polish that one off before I warm it up too much. There we go. Oh, right on. How do I pronounce that? That sounds very French. Do you know how to pronounce that?
Go Saints.
Go Saints. Oh yeah,
He likes the Saints.
right on. Go Saints here. Welcome, Go Saints.
Yeah, Go Saints is old school. I remember him from back in the early stable days, or at least.
Oh yeah, I definitely recognize him. He's in the chat room. So let's see. What are you guys trading these evenings? Something I can look at. Is your bot trading anything, Go Saints? Haha, thank you. I know, I'm an idiot. It's okay to laugh at me. Oh, Arthur's here? Come on in. Hey, what's up, buddy?
What up?
Arthur's here. And he's got Wendy's.
Got it halfway, so still needs a little bit of top ninja.
Cat. Alright, let's look at cat. Actually, I think
How you been? Good.
I think we were actually just looking at that. So if I were really getting deep with this one, how many orders deep are your guys' right now since you're both running cat? So, two things. Two of my indicators are basically kind of lining up with a lot of buying in this region right here. So, it looks like you might get a chance to fill your bags just a little bit more just over the 382 area, which is 0.0039338. But it looks like this blue accumulation zone starts at about 0.0040549 to 0.042,390. And you can see the price is coming down into it right now. MACD is a momentum indicator, just letting you know, increasing momentum to the downside, while this BBWP is a volatility indicator. When you see the volatility like really down low like this, like around the 10 area, the price is basically more or less going sideways in a very tight range. But when you get it, over this halfway point here, like you're really getting some large and like whipsaw action. And then when you get these like maxed out areas, is like when it starts to kind of consolidate down, lowering volatility, and then boom. The volatility has spiked up, and when it's reached the red and starts pulling back down is when you look for your sideways, like consolidation plays. I was showing you guys a little bit about that earlier. So right now it's just kind of in the middle, and it's just kind of chopping in a range more or less. Like it's been above the 236 at, like it was rejected right here at first, but it came back up, and it's really just been trading this range more or less. But right now it's probably going to drop out of that range and come down into the next range, which is between 0.0039338 and 0.00439,431. So 2 of 5. Oh yeah, you're barely in. That's just the tip. Sorry, don't mind my squirrel attention span.
How far did you get with the questions? Or did you start yet?
Oh, I'm just trying to follow along the live chat right here. But if you got anything going on that you've been able to track, help me out. I've been flying solo. Hopefully I've been doing all right. Thank you everybody for joining me. Fuck yeah. We'll just kind of follow this one for a few minutes since everyone seems to be this a popular one. Alright, so it looks like it actually just broke that prior low, so we probably will get extension farther down. How quick will it happen? Well, we're going to find out. Mike, is yours in cat right now?
Yeah, I was in cat last I checked.
Okay. Yep. Could be ADHD. Maybe he's got it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Definitely doing the cat.
It's doing the cat. All right.
Cat boogie. She's been good for me today.
Nice. I mean, if you zoom out on it, if we get off the 30-minute, we can start at the daily and maybe turn off some of those other indicators. And I mean, since about...
Oh, you like my 20K Bitcoin prediction? Boom.
Well, yeah, we'll get into Bitcoin in just a second because we just noticed a little while ago it was over 21,000.
Thank you. I called it.
Nice one, Ninja. So what are we doing here? So since about the 1st or the 4th, 5th, the 5th was the last day before the rocket just went straight to the freaking moon. Let's check where is that? A price range tool. Where's my price range tool, man? Someone give me my price range tool. Oh yeah, down here, sorry. So we'll go from the breakout point, which was right on the top of that there. So currently, holy shit. Alright, so let's do that one more time. Price range from the breakout. Current, if you got to the top of the wick, that was 590%. And if you got to candle close, 473%. Current price, 440% up in just a few days, really. How many days did that take?
They're saying that most of your screen is off, so it can't be seen by the viewers. It's off screen.
Oh, it is? Oh, sorry guys. I can fix that, I think. I did not know.
I can see it now.
Sorry guys, holy crap. Well, why didn't you say so? Did I fix it?
It's
We'll find
extremely
out.
zoomed in. It looks okay though. Now it looks
Alright,
okay.
let's let it catch up. There is a slight delay. You can see me closing out of it. Yeah, I think that's better now. We can see on that screen way over there. Arthur, look up.
Oh, alright, cool.
That's better?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like what I see on my screen. Thank you for letting me go. Hey, babe. Oh, you found some shit. Nice. Alright.
Hi.
Hi. The gang wants to talk about his bots.
Oh, JJ?
Yeah.
Alright, what's up, JJ? Let me see what we got going on here. Alright, right on. Violet's in the house. Alright, so what's JJ got going on with the bots?
Alright, he said after yesterday's changes to my top 200 coins list, I decided to keep 2 of my bots at the 90-day frozen, but only those bots that have higher rate coverage and more order numbers. I did that to try and give it a bit more cushion and to run that coin list a little longer.
Okay. So far, so good. Trades are occurring a little bit less than 15% over plus 15 orders. 1% martingale throws a 90-day list, but there's still profits being made. Alright, so it's probably lower profits, but a little safer. Alright, so note, the negative 38% negative are the two bets that are still trying to recover from the high doodles. Alright. Yeah, and the Galaxy. The Gala. Yeah, Gala was...
That made some people a lot of money and wrecked some people.
It really did. It really, really did. As you can see here, I diversified the settings a bit. Also, 2 bots of each setting. See, that's what I really want to get into more. That's a really good point that JJ made. Having multiple bots running. So right now, I'm looking to get the safest bot possible first. We've seen that we can make a bot that's made multiple percent in a day, like 1%, 2%. I've seen people post as high as around 5%, which is kind of crazy.
Steve hit
But-
9%, didn't he, on the Galaxy?
It might have even been about 9% for Steve, but like the thing is, if we get a day where you lose 10% or 13%, or in my case, like it's embarrassing to say how much like mine lost. With zero stop loss was over 50%. But I'm testing the waters. I'm trying to get this thing as good as can be. Mine took a pretty decent hit. But yeah, live and learn. We have the stop loss in place. As I have emailed a few people, or at least sent in their messages, they got the RSI settings that I'm currently working with now, which if I went on stream already since, oh, hold on.
I believe JJ had 5K split up between the 8 bots as well.
See, yeah, if I was able to run as many bots as that would be absolutely ideal. JJ's got the right idea. Sounds like you're working on a strategy to go on different types of volatility. So like, maybe a bot that will be good in low volatility, a bot that will handle maybe like, maybe a slightly choppy market, a little bit of volatility, but not too bad, maybe plus 5%, maybe 10%. But like the stuff that is major wreckage, like when we got hit on those high doodles, like that coin went down like 90 something percent, I think. That's the stuff that we're trying to find the filters for, to keep that stuff out. I believe one of the filters we added to the bot was filtering out coins that are over 20% up for the day, because if it's going up, it will probably come back down at some point, and that might restrict the bot from trading a few things, but I think we might want to call it being selective. You know what I mean? Like, it's being selective on purpose. So what has gone over here? Where did I start it? It's done quite a few, and it's done like some good coins like AVAX. Flare, I believe, was just launched. Still managed to get that one. Vi. Alright, so this is right where it started. We canceled its first order, and it made 6 cents here, 4 cents here on an $82 account. 2 cents, 4 cents. So you kind of get the picture. I went over this a little bit earlier. Did AVAX, FTT, AVAX. VRA, I've never heard of that one. Cheese. And it's been doing Ajax kind of a lot lately. Render. More Ajax. Let's check in on the bot and see what it's doing. Canceling orders, it must have just taken profit, and it's closing out the trade. Yep. Yeah, that price is moving up. Let's go back to Cat and see what Cat's doing. Good. I'm glad it looks better. Excellent. Excellent. I mean, you can kind of see it like wants to. What are you doing? Come on. That should be at the top of there then. That would make more sense. Because you have to go from the bottom to the top. See, when you go different time frames, it starts to mess things up a bit. Because now it's the wicks, and I don't like drawing from the wicks. I like drawing from the candle bodies, which on the 1 hour is down here. And if we were to just try to do the micro ranges, I mean, this is how you would do it. I'll just get rid of that altogether. If we were doing the micro range, you would find the bottom and just swing it to the top. I'm curious if that's the top. No, there's no reason to do that. In that little range here. I mean, if it really wanted to come down, it could come down there, but I don't really see that happening. Just gotta let that one play out. The moving averages will probably give you a better idea at this point. I like using Crown Trading moving averages. It's a good preset if you don't want to try to figure out your own presets. He uses a mixture of exponential and simple moving averages. It looks like we're getting something going on. Missing the top.
It looks fine for me. I don't know what he's talking about.
Never.
Steve, what you talking about, Willis?
Alright, so we're searching for a new pair. That looks like all we're doing. Yeah, it's not doing a whole lot. Bitcoin, what are you up to? Looks like it's probably just going to start pulling back. Like that shit's... I mean, it's straight up parabolic and we're getting massive volume.
That's kind of weird. I expected it to go over 20K. I never thought it'd hit 21K.
Yeah. I mean, right now we're probably getting massive short liquidations. Like this is probably a short squeeze. If we really want to find out what's going on, like you're going to have to go onto a weekly chart. And oh boy, that's just one giant celery stick. It on the weekly, you know what that looks like? Hold on, let me get rid of the volume. Let me zoom in. Let me exaggerate it a bit. That won't. Maybe I should even paint it yellow. Can I paint it yellow? Come on, where's the color? I don't see the color, damn it. Oh. I mean, shit. You're gonna try to tell me that that's not a Bart upside down? That's the inverse Bart. On the weekly. I mean, it took forever to play out because that's a weekly chart. How many weeks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2.5 months. Boring ass.
Yeah, it went nowhere for 2 straight months.
2.5, basically. I mean, we could maybe even use a range tool and find out how tight was that range. Because really, once you made your bottom here, how tight was that range? Right. .5% range. I hope you're using 20x leverage or 100x and, you know, not blowing your account. And, you know, this is not financial advice, but Jesus, 5% range, that ain't shit. That ain't shit. Not in crypto land. Maybe in other markets, but not in crypto land. So really, once we break above this area, where are we really possibly looking towards? Because this could get quite heinous. I mean, everyone's kind of expecting some bearish shit, and we got some bearish sentiment. But what would really catch people off guard? A push to 30K? Where's 30? Yep. That would probably catch people really off guard, especially the bears. Got a problem with the... There we go. Alright, live chat's back on. Excellent. But yeah, I mean, if you just look at that, it looks like an inverse BART. And that shit could easily slice back up to 30K. Maybe even 35. Like, that would really, really upset a lot of people, I think. Oh, did not mean to do that. If this one large stretch up, I mean, what could it be doing? What is Bitcoin doing? The elusive Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing? Because this was a very strange top. Like, you get like this odd head and shoulders pattern that breaks up and then breaks down. Like, Bitcoin has just been very, very odd in its trading behavior. I don't know. Let's check back in on the bots. Check back in on the chats. 24K top, you think? You think we'll top out at 24K? Possible?
I don't think so. I think we'll hold on. Yeah.
Well, if we consult Lux Algo here, Smart Money Concepts indicator, might agree with you. That would be your lower end. So these red boxes, the reason why I'm giving them some credit is there's likely, these are like where there's order blocks and probably likely heavy distribution if it's red, just like the blue is accumulation zones, like where the price just comes into it, people buy it up quick, it shoots up. Here it just took off. Now you're coming into some selling action. You get a little wick here. This is a daily chart, so it could take a little while to play out, but maybe it consolidates in here, shoots up, consolidates before just cutting through this area like nothing until you get here.
I said 20K before because those stochastic indicators showed low volatility using the Crown's indicator.
So there's a couple things we can look at. I have too many open right now. How many do I even have open? Oh, that's the one. So on BBWP is not quite maxed out yet, but it's getting damn close, which would probably say, close to maybe 23K. I mean, it could stall out right here, though. It needs a little bit more time to populate. I mean, on the 4 hours, already completely gassed out. But I mean, the MACD is just reaching to the heavens. Like, the MACD is powerful. I mean, look at that shit. But really, this just looks like a straight hockey stick. This is probably just going to come crashing down.
That's what I think too.
Yeah. I'm just going to go look back at the Fibonacci again because I really think we're going to get a retrace from... See, this one I actually want to use the entire one because I think... oh, shoot. Start at the bottom. I mean, come crashing down to 19,000 again before rocketing back up, if that's what it's going to do. It's interesting. Only one way to find out. Gotta let time play out here. Oh, something's taking off. Oh, are we gonna break right through this level? We're gonna break through or what? What's gonna go on here? Wants to know about cloning bots. Okay, cloning bots. So let's go. How do we clone a bot?
In regards to that, he wants to know versions and that have changes to the rate cover.
Sure. I believe. Is it in here? Where is it? Oh, bots. There we go. So cloning bots. There's when you click on bots on the left, you can hit clone a bot, and that will bring you in. And you're gonna want to change the name, give it a new name. Let's say you wanted to change the rate cover. So this one has a pretty deep net. Maybe you want to make one that's really, meant for lower volatility. Maybe you could bring it down to like 10%, right? 10% rate cover. And if you did something like that, you can mess with your grid over here. So if you wanted it to match... Excuse me. Uh-oh. All right, I can't be doing that. If you wanted a 10% rate cover with a 10 orders, so maybe you could adjust for what kind of martingale you would want to go. Or maybe you would only want it to do 5 orders, but you could 50% martingale it. Or this one's actually kind of interesting. I've been kind of checking this one out a bit here and there. Might use that one on my Bitcoin bot if I can get the thing to start. Sore subject.
No luck with the Bitcoin yet?
No, I keep trying with the Bitcoin bot and it just doesn't want to go. So like maybe if you had a smaller rate cover, you might want to also bring down your profit. Try to keep in mind fees, but maybe lower it to maybe 0.7. You might be able to work with that. It's going to take some testing, but right now, what I have it currently at. Oh, there's a shaker. That's not
Might be
good.
better to just
Need coffee.
take the money you make from that bot and then set limits with Bitcoin.
What's that? Oh, sell the Bitcoin?
Yeah, just use the profit from that and then set limits to buy low with the Bitcoin.
You could, definitely. Yep. But no, that takes away like the point of doing everything with automated.
Sure. Or just maybe the Revenuebot is not the best for the Bitcoin situation.
We will definitely look into other bots. The more the merrier. That's how I feel. but I do want to get the quality product going first. I don't want to just make a million of these Autobots here. I would like to be able to figure out how it's been doing over the past couple days. But I need an energy drink. So since I've been running 3.77%, I feel like it's, I don't know, that's what it says. That's got to be correct. But it's not taking into consideration the loss. No, don't pause. How do I get back where I can just watch the statistics? That's all I wanted. Different filters? Yep. So for the, let's see, which ones do I want to start with first? When I first started my first bot, it had a combination of CCI and RSI, and it did fine with that, but I realized that it was a bit redundant because CCI and RSI are kind of, if I'm not mistaken, momentum-based indicators, and you really don't need two of the same. You really don't need two of the same thing. So I got rid of the CCI and just kept the RSI, but now what I'm trying to do is find the right time periods for the RSI where I think it should be looking at. The reason why I've chose, alright, so this actually might be a good thing to do on stream here.
His full question is, the RSI levels on multi-chart is good, but probably is more general to capture a bigger net. I'm thinking trying to increase the win rate percentage by altering or adding filters that might help with the overall probability, but has the potential of being slower for people running only one bot. I guess it's
just let me, I know what you're saying. Let me finish the thought on this, and it might actually complete that question. So let me pull up the RSI. Let's use this one. This one's a good one. I will get rid of all the other things, so all we're looking at is RSI, and we're not going to make things confusing with all these other things. We're only going to look at the RSI and why I'm choosing what I'm choosing. Alright, so now I should be able to do it. So now it's going to be looking for above 65 RSI, which is somewhere around this teal area. So once you're actually in this teal area, we'll call it the bullish control zone. Really, I mean, you're in a good uptrend. Like, it's up. Hopefully you catch some of it, up. Hopefully you catch some of it and enter a trade, up. Like, this shit is powerful right now, and that's why I've chosen the 4 hour to be above and in this teal zone on the 4 hour. Now, within the 4 hour, we also have a 1 hour RSI filter. So in a 4 hour candle, you're going to get 4 1 hour candles. Now, I've also wanted it to look for, I believe, in the 50 zone. So hopefully when it's somewhere in the 50 area, which is around here, you're going to be getting somewhat of a pullback in these lower time frames. So even though on the 4 hour it's going up, you're going to get these little micro, I guess like micro time frame pullbacks that you're not really going to see it that much on the 4 hour, but it is happening within those candles. So you have 4 1 hour candles within the 4 hour. Now the 15 minute. This is where I also have some settings on the RSI where I believe it's also set to neutral, where it's also trying to find pullbacks. So it's looking for pullbacks on a 15 minute, within a 1 hour, within a 4 hour. So the 4 hour, it wants it up. which will increase your overall win rate to get back to what he was saying. I know it took me a long time to get there. Thank you for sticking around. But that's why I added the 4 hour, because I wanted the overall to be up, but within the up, it never goes straight up pretty much. It's gonna have pullbacks. So that's why I programmed it to look for the pullbacks within an uptrend. So the net right now is really wide at 30%, and you're noticing that you're not really getting anything like that in here. Is this a price range? I think that's a price range. So you're getting like a 1% pullback here. So if you get a 1% pullback, that's not even going to fill your net at all. So, I mean, this kind of looks like it wants to tip over. Is it going to? I mean, that's a high or low right there, technically. Now, it's not anything to be afraid of until this is a lower high. And it's trying to tip over. I mean, we got some... Yeah, we definitely got some divergence here. I mean, look at that shit. Boom. Look at that shit. Not the same. It's losing strength. Is that shit going to tip right over? Or is it going to bust right through this top up here? I mean, the RSI is looking like it wants to tip over. Because you're about to come right out of this teal zone. And when you come out of this teal zone, it's going to go down a little bit more. So yeah, I think we're just getting a little bit of bearish divergence. And if we really wanted to play with it. What's that? Oh yeah, direct. Yeah, that one right there.
Pick wherever you want. It's all free.
All free.
So that was a 6% round.
No, he gave me like $60 with two wrong orders.
Damn, dude. Alright, so
I don't eat fast food, so I brought it over.
oh, yep, held up right there. But if I feel like the second pass, it probably won't hold up. It'll be looking down to 20,559. Matic hit $1? What?
Yeah, everything's going up right now.
Yeah, I believe that.
When Bitcoin,
we're going
Bitcoin
into the
goes
weekend.
Up, everything goes up.
We're going into the weekend, so I don't really trust any of this price action. But I mean, trust has nothing to do with it.
It's called sketchy. When it's
Yeah, sketchy. That's the word. Shit is sketchy.
Next question was from Kryptonorsky. Wants to know why is 30 safer than 15?
All right. So 30 is safer than 15. Generally, because you're not typically going to get a 30% drop. Like, it doesn't happen that often. And as I kind of showed you with the RSI setting now at where it's at over 65, it's looking for stuff in the uptrend. So you're probably not going to get a 30% drop in an uptrend. But if you did, it's going to catch all of that. And as long as it doesn't drop 3% below the 30%, you're going to eventually exit in a profit. Now, the bot is now set with a stop loss feature that we don't want things to run away and have, runaway losses, because that can just get disastrous. So 30% will allow you to catch more trades than when it was set at 15, then get stopped out. Like if you had it set at 15% and you had the stop loss, you could have a higher chance to get stomped out a little bit more often than if it was set at 30. On the flip side, because there's always a little bit of give and take, if you take a loss with the grid at 30%, you are going to take probably a bigger hit than if it was at 15%. Like that just makes sense. So you shouldn't take them as often with the 30%, like by quite a large margin. You shouldn't hit them as often. But when it does hit, it's still going to be a big hit because the net itself is just so big, if that kind of makes sense. You can make a smaller net, but you now risk the possibility of increasing the amount of times your stop loss gets hit. So hopefully this way it decreases that amount. Hopefully that made sense.
So the biggest jump in the 24 hours, all the metaverse coins are going way up.
Metaverse, huh?
Yeah, Decentraland with a 37% jump.
Mana. Let's look at it. I like that one. Whoa.
Yeah.
Look at that. All right, so let's look at a weekly to get a better idea. That shouldn't be on log scale. Oh, wow.
And like Bitcoin, where when Bitcoin
Holy
all the other altcoins go up with it. So Decentraland is...
Dude, that's just too funny. No. I did an analysis on this a long time ago. And just kind of like as a silly thing, the 4.236 extension was all the way up at $5.24. It fucking hit it and exceeded it, but like that's about where it closed at, was that actual Fibonacci level. So like anybody that's been kind of following along with the Fibonacci stuff I've been showing, what the fuck did I trace that on though is the question. Definitely not a weekly time frame. I probably did it on a daily.
What a crazy jump that is.
Oh, dude, I'm saying. What the fuck did I do? I'll figure that out later. Trying to figure out what the hell it's doing now is the question, because that is powerful. For trend in motion, we'll get rid of the RSI.
Sandbox and Gala follow closely behind it.
Oh crap. I can't believe I didn't put that in my favorites. Oops. Where is it? Oh, I'm here.
Your boy Helium's up 40% almost too.
Oh, I'll look up that in a second. That's good because I'm mining that right now.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up.
I got my little miner right next to my beer. Okay, so some relevant targets on mana. Looks like 69 cents. That's a great number. 80 cents. And strong high at $1.12. So right now it's at 56 cents. So if we pull up our price range tool, just to go from where we're... Oh yeah, definitely... Oh. That you're still looking at possibly up another 100%. 42% for that area. And still another 26% just to get into that area. That's crazy. Alright, let's look at helium. Big fan of helium. I'm not selling my shit for a little bit. Nice. It's gonna be worthwhile to hold on to it then. Hey, might as well go look at my wallet. Matic Wheatley? I didn't do it on a weekly yet? Alright, I'll look at it on a weekly in just a second. I mean, look at that. Let me get rid of these Bollinger Bands. That took a hit. But it looks like we're making a bottom, so we can actually get an idea of where it might be going. So if we were just to do a bear market bounce, this might sound kind of... See, bear market bounce is going to 10x. Well, kind of 5x from this area. But 236 is, a weak bounce. A 382 is kind of what we're really looking at. A really deep bounce, like what I talk about with the honey hole here, 0.5 to 618, $27 to $33. You could just come up and make a lower high. I mean, you come up, boom, and then boom, and then boom. I mean, it could take a long time, but you could definitely still make money off these rallies. I mean, I hope it doesn't do that shit. That would suck. But still, you're looking at some major ranges from 455% just to a really weak bounce at the 236. A decent bounce to the 382 would be more along the lines of 746%. Meanwhile, 0.5% or 0.5 Fibonacci is about 990 to 1200%. Yeah. So back to, that's just nuts. All right, back to Matic on the weekly for right on. We'll get back to this one. Pull up a Fibonacci. Oh, it's already bounced off the 382. Okay. So if it were to get back there, I mean, you're looking at $1.33 to get into the honey hole. Really $1.62 to $1.92. But once you take out your all-time high, that's when you start to get into the extensions. Now the extensions have some nice targets, and we'll get into those in just a moment. So 1618 extension is probably a common one because, that would really just be a higher high from here up to here. Take a long time, but from there, like really your blow off tops and your parabolic runs are gonna be up like that. And if it really does do something like that, you're looking at Matic around like $11. That sounds silly, but I mean, you could really get these crazy extensions. But $4 is the first extension. $4.43 Matic. All right. Do we have any more questions?
Yeah, they wanted to know best practice on manual stops and factors that go into that decision.
Okay. All right. So let's find something that we're currently trading, and if we were to manually stop, how would we do it? So first, one thing we would want to know, are we in trouble? And one way to do that is maybe right now you can see that it's in a nice uptrend. So really, if we could flip this upside down, this bottom Bollinger Band right here, as you can see, it's moving up. If the price were doing this, let's see if we can go backwards long enough to find one. When are you in trouble? If you are looking at a nice uptrend, generally, when are you really starting to get in trouble? Bollinger Band at the bottom. Now you've got broken of that area, so you're looking for it to come up and retest. But that's where people are going to short from. They're shorting that break of support, turning into new resistance, and bam. So if you wanted to really be a hawk about it, that could be one of your first things to watch for. What time frame are we on to start? That's an hourly. Okay, that's one of the time frames that it's looking on. That's right in the middle. If you're on the 15-minute and you're doing that, you're going to drive yourself nuts, and you're going to close out a lot of good opportunities and a lot of good trades. 1 hour is going to give you, it might give you some early signals, but it might it'll give you a good idea if you have your support and resistance blocked off. Like this was where it was previously a resistance. It came and it bounced off of that area as support, break, resistance. So if you're good at identifying the support and resistance, when you see lower highs structure like this, okay, maybe it's consolidating. Oh no, now we broke the low. All right, it's likely going to drop, and there's a couple things you could do. Do you want to counter trade your bot and open a short? That's a possibility. And hedge your bet. Because yeah, I mean, once the floodgate opens, once you break the support and it retests it, like, yeah, it probably would have been a good idea to either take a small loss or have a very, very, very wide net where you can catch that and just, wait for it to bounce back up. But support and resistance, support and resistance, support and resistance. That is the answer to that. And the reason I say that, I'm sure we could go back in time and find more instances. This was just a kind of sideways choppy area, and it made a base here, here, here. You could call that a pretty good base. And sure as shit, what happened? Way over here. I mean, up here it tried to make a higher base, but it's kind of like faking you out, because right here drops down lower, same as before, but rallies up. And it couldn't get above where it was currently trading above before. You use that as resistance. So try to find your little floors. If you see little floors like this, mark them off. Because once it breaks a floor level and comes up and retests it, that retest is kind of your chance to get out or put in a counter trade short possibly, and try to make some money with a short position as insurance. A couple different things you can do, I guess, but really it boils down to support and resistance levels. Being able to identify those. I don't have an indicator for that. Like if you were really doing it yourself, you're gonna have to be on top of it. But hopefully, my new RSI settings will, try to keep you into uptrends and, you know, not put you in those hairy situations before when you're just looking at a 5 minute, a 15 minute, and an hour. I believe that's what it was at. Anything else? What do we got?
We have Crypto Phil. I don't know if you answered this because I was late.
Oh, Crypto Phil, right on.
He wants to know when the bot will be available again for purchase. When will we be doing a complete video of how to set it up?
Mm-hmm.
The professional video, I'm guessing, is what he's talking about. And then what's new with the bot with the updates? And do we plan on doing update videos to make it easier for people, as opposed to just screenshots?
Update videos could be done. Definitely. Let's see. I just updated my... When did I update my bot last? Let me find out when I updated mine last. And then... Theatrical effect. Where is it? Come on, Cletus.
While you're doing that, Crow is up the biggest from the exchanges. It's kind of surprising.
I'm not surprised, to be honest. They're a good exchange. Like, they might have over leveraged themselves, but if they have people using their stuff, like, that is money coming in. It's revenue. But 1 second.
I just expected Binance to be higher. I didn't think Crow would be Binance.
Well, Binance has a higher market cap, so it's going to take longer for it to move.
Sure. But Crow is also in some negative sentiment lately.
Yeah. I'll give you that. All right, so the last time I updated it was 111. So that was about 2 days ago. Yep. It's been running for 2 days. So next Wednesday, I think, is when it could be available for purchase again if I don't touch anything.
That's what I told him. So I told him we'd probably do the professional video on Friday. Next Friday.
Yeah, that one won't be live though. If we're doing it professional style, that's gonna have to. We're gonna have to record that one
we'll do that before
and
the
edit
live
it.
stream.
Yeah, we'll have to do that. Just because when we do it live, as you can, if you saw earlier, it's a little bit of touch and go. Like, I didn't even know my screen was half missing until someone was like, "Hey, bro, your screen's missing."
I'm gonna have help that I was super late either.
That's all good. It's all good, man. So what else? What else did Crypto Phil ask? I just wanted to make sure I hit all his questions.
What did you do with the update?
The update. So before it was limited to 3 RSI settings, and it was looking at a 5-minute. It was looking at a 15-minute, I believe, and a 1 hour, so 60-minute. I got rid of the 5-minute because it's looking way too at a short of a time span. And I did a 15-minute now, a 1 hour, and a 4 hour. The reason why the 4 hour is, I think I might have explained it a little bit, but I'll go back over it again. I picked, let me get rid of this. Come on, there it is. Zoom in, 4 hour, auto. It's get rid of this. Let's pull up the RSI. RSI with a reverse calculator by Pig. That's a great one. So what we're looking at, maybe I can mark off exactly. Hi, Kika. All right, so it's basically right there anyways. You probably don't even need me to mark that off. So once you get into the teal zone, like you notice if you get rejected from the teal zone, what happens? You get rejected, boom, abyss. Rejected, boom. But once you're up in it, chance to fill your bags, boom. Now, hopefully you don't really get too many fake outs, but we have a wide net. But when you're above this 65 area, we're looking at pretty powerful runs. Because if you're not powerful, you just keep getting rejected. Like, this isn't really good. Oh, hi, Kit Kat. All right, yep. So once you're really above, you can see the price just kind of takes off up here, and you're in a nice tight range. It's not really going to be looking at chances to try to get in at any of this stuff over here. It's not interested in any of this. It wants powerful runs to try to buy in and stuff like this. It's trying to capture more stuff like this. Now, if the bot is set up to catch stuff like this more often, you could probably increase your profit target. Or I need to figure out how to get a trailing take profit. I haven't figured that out yet, but I want to get into that at some point in the future, because I think we're leaving a lot on the table if we're entering in a tight range like this with a 30% net, but only a 1% take profit. If we can get a trailing take profit of some kind, I think that would be a pretty good idea, so we can catch more of some of this stuff. But right now, the RSI on the 4-hour is catching trades in this teal zone, looking for, pretty much rip roaring action like that. So within the 4-hour, it is actually looking for stuff like in this middle zone, really. And the reason why the 1-hour is doing that within the 4-hour is because it wants a chance for it to kind of pull down. It wants a chance to pull down and fill the bags. So that's why I have it set to look for something around the 50. And then I believe the 15-minute is also basically in a neutral setting. Like, we're not looking for stuff that's like super. We're not looking for stuff that's ripping down like that. We're not looking for that. We kind of want it to be up in here already and on its way back up. Hopefully that kind of answers that question, what the update is with the new RSI settings.
Next question is from Darko BD. He wants to know the best way to start the learning process about charts.
Oh, learning about charts?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. That's a great question. So if we were to just get rid of all of this stuff, and like the best thing you can learn to do, the first thing, we're just going to go back and backtest so that we can go forward in time. So if you're, can you leave that alone, Kit Kat? First thing you should learn is this tool right here. It's your drawing tool, trend line, horizontals, horizontal supports and resistances. Now, if you're going to be trading on small time frames like this, you should start on a higher time frame, like a 1 hour, and then zoom in. Or if you're going to trade on a 1 hour, you might want to maybe look at a 4 hour first and mark off some supports and resistances. So when looking for a trend or anything like that, if you're looking to make a trend line, you're going to look for 3 touch points to make a trend. 1, 2, 3. Oh, well, hold on. Because that... Where's the next one? It should be somewhere up here. That's actually kind of funny because that's a little bit of a fake out right there. And what happened? That was actually the perfect spot to load your bags. Probably not the best example to teach a new beginner. Like, oh yeah, so here's trend lines. And by the way, watch out for fake outs because... all right. Let's go back to horizontal. I think horizontal is the best way to start. Get rid of this. Problem is with those really tight time frames and on stuff that moves so crazy like this, finding something that, yeah, let's find something tamer like Bitcoin.
At least this weekend wasn't boring.
Yeah, at least it wasn't boring. All right, Bitstamp's a good one. All right, so these. Probably a good thing you can mark off. When you see this, it's making kind of a base here. 1, 2, 3. Horizontal line. Make a little line of support. 1, 2, 3. Lines of support. You have a little bit here. That 3 touch points is what you need. That's got 3 touch points. So really, why are you putting these lines here? Oops. A couple of things you can identify with them really is that's better. Sorry, I'm doing it live, so I have to think in my head. And then, so you get these zones. Support. You could have marked this off right here, but really it has a lot more touch points here, so that's why I marked that there. But let's say you wanted to mark that as the prior resistance. Once it got above that prior resistance, it just took off. And it probably lines up further back, yeah. Just like up here. Like this was a base, but over here, it lines up back here as heavy resistance. Like it shoots down, rejection. But this was the heavy 60K top. So this 28 to 40K region, I don't think there was actually anything before that. No, there wasn't. So if we were to go back in time, from there to there, 19,000 to 17,000. Does that sound familiar to anybody? Anybody? Bueller? Let's give it a minute. You'll see. Remember?
It's repeated like twice.
Hey, look at that. Imagine that. The perfect top and not the perfect anything, really. I mean, but it nailed the top. The interesting thing is they just kind of come into confluence later on. So once you actually learn like using them in a horizontal way, you can also do them diagonally. Sometimes you can use wicks, but I mean wicks are kind of weird. How would I draw it on this one? Probably for someone really beginning, I would probably not even use candle bodies like this. I'd probably make life easy and switch to a line chart. Get rid of the wicks. Find your tops. 1, 2, 3. Boom. So you have a touch point there. That was prior resistance. Support, support, support. 3 touch points. Come on. So if anybody remembers back when this was going on, you had the 19K top. I mean, it's just the wick here. Oh no, that was at the 12K top. It formed this like ascending triangle. Once you learn about triangle patterns, that's a very bearish one. It's a distribution top. It fell down, came up to retest the bottom, and that's basically like a good, maybe a good time to go short, because from there it dropped down like 25%. But, also, oh boy, and it rallied from that point pretty hard too.
Not sure your bot will buy it, and it'll keep buying it as it's going up.
Well, it'll buy the dip. It'll buy 25%. Yeah, I could have handled that, no problem. Now, before, no. Yeah, I'm just playing around here, but what's something else you can play around with? If you were just doing like another way to do support and resistance, you could probably find parallel channels. If you actually have the conditions that allow for that. Really, when you're doing support and resistance, all you're looking for is 3 touch points, so you can draw your trend lines. Like in this case, you get rid of that one out of there. 1, 2, 3. Right about here. Boom, boom, boom. Kind of falls below, shoots up, kind of catches right there. But once it breaks that, what happens? Falls down pretty hard. Just like if you were to have a little channel drawn here. You could probably tighten that up a little bit. So basically 1, 2, 3, channel there, 1, 2, 3. You can see it just, if you were playing support and resistance, you could short up here, long down here, short up here, long down here. Hopefully you take profit, or you long down here again. You're just playing the range. buy, sell, buy, sell up here,
And
buy,
hopefully you have
sell.
a stop loss before.
Yeah, hopefully you have a
get
stop loss.
liquidated.
Yeah, hopefully you have a stop loss, like, because I mean, you don't put a stop loss down to the abyss. So, yeah. Use those stop losses, folks.
I think the last question I got is Justin G.
Justin, what's up, man?
Wants to know if there's any update on Donut Spot.
Oh, all right. It seems like he's getting some progress. I've seen some of the trades that he's done. It is completing trades. He really wants to be careful about this one because it's a leveraged bot. As you know, when you use leveraged, leverage is buying and borrowing. Like, you're using more money than you have to increase your position. So you could risk liquidation. He's doing what he can to really fine tune it so that you really don't risk. Well, you always have some risk. He's just really putting in a lot of time to fine tune this one because it's inherently more risky. But it is coming along good. I can't really give you too many more details because I'm not working on it, and he's testing it out, and I don't want to steal his thunder. That's his baby. But it is working for Binance. I believe that's what he's making it on. For anyone that doesn't have the restrictions of using, just Kucoin or whatever. But yeah, I would think you'd probably. Excuse me. Oh, I gotta stop that shit. You're probably gonna want another few weeks, I would think. I don't want to give a time frame on it, but I would just. It's gonna be good to be patient. It'll pay off. Don't you worry. What else you got?
That was it for the Toggle questions. It did last for an hour though, so it worked out pretty good.
Yeah, not bad. I've been on stream for almost 2 hours.
Wasn't too many lulls in between like the last one.
No, we're doing pretty good. Feel like I could just keep going, but I don't. There's not really much else to keep going on. Oh, mine's on cat, I guess. So I'll look at cat again. So we got some cat orders here.
Deep in the cats.
Oh, your bot was in on the cat.
Only the cats.
Cambria. All right.
We had Mike from the Flobbies playing bass the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm 10 hours deep in the cat.
Yeah, cat's pulling back a bit.
I got a self 0043116.
I think cat's are gonna go up again.
Oh, it should catch support pretty soon down at the 382. Like, it's been working its way down. It's just like if you're able to see, right here, I think is where it's gonna catch at the 0039765. Catch there. And you said 0043 is where yours has to hit?
116 here.
Yeah. I think it'll probably bounce back up to the 236 and it will exit your trade. Because your trade is at 0043. This one's at 0044.
Yeah, I'm 10 hours deep. 10/13.
Yeah, it should bounce somewhere about here. Because I can't see it going straight down to that.
Deep ones are the most profitable, usually.
Oh, they are. They're definitely the most profitable.
That's for Steve with the 9% with the Galaxy.
Mm-hmm. Well, his was doing it constantly, like
Yeah,
over and over.
And
I saw that.
Mike's stuck, right?
No, I was having great luck with Galaxy 3 until The downfall.
Yeah. No, it's okay to talk about it. Like that's how we fix things. I don't want people to be shy about it. Like I need to know so I
It's a
can.
magic coin for a minute.
Oh, I was seeing it. I was like, what was going on? Let's look at Gala 3x just to see what the hell happened since then. Well, let's look at Gala first because that's what it's indexed off of. Gala's having a good day. Good couple days. It went from a penny and a half ish, and we are now at almost 5 cents. Yeah, so it's gone up a few X's. Gala. Well, so Gala 3S.
It's not related to Galaxy.
So what it is it's
It's a gaming.
it's a leveraged version of Gala. So if Gala is like the token, you have a leveraged version of it. You have 3x long and 3x short. So they basically, multiply whatever the index is to 3x long or 3x short. So that price will reflect. If the price of Gala moves 10%, that token's going to fucking either drop 30% or raise 30% type deal. It's just times 3.
Gala kind of followed the meta coins when it went up today, this weekend.
Well, yeah, it's a gaming coin.
Yeah. Sandbox also followed. What's funny is the coin that started it all, Engine, was the one that went up the least amount out of the metaverse coins.
ENJ, yeah. You don't hear about Engine anymore.
It did go up, but Sandbox and Decentraland was clearly the winner for the weekend.
Well, I mean, Sand's been around kind of a while, it looks like.
Yep.
And if you really want to just start from way fucking back here, I mean,
I think
that's kind of funny.
well
From back here,
Yeah.
touch it. That's at like ultimate value zone.
Well, that was during the freaking parabolic metaverse rise.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this stuff is that's clearly a bubble. When you see that, that's a bubble.
That's just people riding the wave.
Yeah, that's a bubble.
And that all the rumors too.
But I
Buying
mean,
the rumors, selling news.
yeah, but I mean, it's just gonna come back and revert to the mean, which it did,
Yep.
and it'll probably bubble again, and then let's see. If we were to just drag this out for fucking a couple more years, pardon my language, but just drag that out a few more years. The floor just keeps rising. Like, if the floor right now is 37 cents, and in a few years the floor is now double that, doesn't seem like a bad play. You know what I mean? Like,
I think the staking also made it
oh, true.
inflationary for a little bit.
It depends on how people are staking it, if they're taking it in and out, and how I never followed the coin, but how high their interest rate is. Be worth looking into. Any other coins to look at real quick before I end?
No, that's pretty much my list. I just wanted to talk about the metaverse coins. They were all going up.
Nice.
And then Crow was
Oh yeah, CRO.
Because you can look at that, because it was winning out of all the exchanges.
Yeah, I'll definitely look at that, and I'll look at it on. All right, let's not look at it on.
That is way
Kucoin.
too zoomed out.
Well, I mean, that's
Hey, we did get
that's
into
what
it
we
early,
call
though.
an illiquid exchange. When you have a heavy wick like that, that's an illiquid exchange. But anyways, I like Kucoin and everything. I'm not going to badmouth them, but like that is due to low liquidity. So CRO, we're going to look at like let's see, who would have like the longest running? Probably OKX.
I think Pro was up there.
Yeah, it was leading out of all these cases.
Oh, it's doing another one of its fucking swing patterns.
18, so it's causing a little.
I like CRO because it does like these nice swing patterns. You see it go boom, and then nice one boom.
Yeah, it's kind of predictable.
Well, yeah, like even back here. Oh, hold on. Like had one right there.
I wonder what
And-
part of the chart is when they bought the Laker Stadium.
Somewhere up here. That I mean, this one's kind of a. Yeah, it's got a nice little rounding bottom like that. Where could this rally go? Let's take it from the top, stretch it to the bottom. So if we were looking for just a regular bear market rally, you're looking at about 8 cents. If you're looking for like really like the best place, if you were looking for like the best possible pot, I'm getting that. Repeating myself a lot. The 0.618.
The hopium. Max
Yeah.
hopium.
Until you get over this 0.618, it's still just a lower high. And even the 0.786, like that's like at 10 cents, almost 11 cents. It could get up in that area, but until you're over this 12 cents, it's really just a lower high. So maybe we can draw out a trend.
That's why I think if you are buying in, dollar cost averaging is your best bet.
Oh yeah.
You're never going to find the bottom. Just buy
Not
the
really.
dips.
So if it's going to continue down and it were to continue up, if it were to go straight up from here, then it may be 9 cents, almost 10 cents. But realistically, you stretch that out, maybe 9 cents. But, you know, I think we're in the middle of a bear market rally. I don't think we're quite out of the woods yet.
Nope.
No.
I still think it'll be a year before we see
The Fed is just getting a little silly.
yeah. Plus, we're not out of war yet. So I still think it'll be a year before the next bull run starts. That's why I say dollar cost average for the next year. Don't ever go all in at any point.
Yeah, that's never a good idea. Yeah, we got anything else going on? I'm gonna just about
Maybe wrap it up and talk about what we're gonna do next week.
Yeah, we can do that. I think that's good to wrap it up.
We were gonna mix instruments on, but we'll wait on that because that was super late.
Yeah, that's all good. We did have Mike keeping us company on the bass, though. Some nice soothing sounds. So what are we trading right now? We're still on cat. I just want to check this one and then I'm going to sign out.
So next week we'll have Key Spot re-releasing, and then we will do some professional videos on how to set it up.
Yep, we can. Yeah, we'll do the professional videos. That won't be live, but that will get posted to the YouTube and shared in the Telegram. And what were we just saying? I have like ADHD also probably.
Well, that's fine. And then we'll also do an update video with the
Update
updates
video.
you made since
Gotcha.
it was first released.
Steve actually, big shout out to Steve for doing the work on this one. Got me put together a Word document that I can update. Not just like what the update is, but how to implement it and why I implemented it. So basically, if I've seen that you've purchased a bot, I can go and I can basically just email it to you, or if you'd rather me just send it to you in Telegram, just let me know. But yeah, Steve put together a nice document that's like a standardized way that looks really nice to update people. Video version will come also in the more professional format.
Oh, I did have a personal question from a friend from Germany who can't speak English.
Okay.
That I translated.
Yeah, no problem. Used Keith bought last week. Yep, bots are hanging up. The ship hangs. I made some changes. You deleted all unknown coins from the local list. I made a copy from the bot and changes in the advanced setup. Something is that the bot works faster, small and moves and tracks. Okay. We'll have to keep our eye on it. We created bots for single coins. Okay. So you get a Matic long bot, a Solana long.
Not Ada. Cardano.
Cardano.
Cardano went up, so it must have been doing good this weekend. Got a 10%.
Yeah, but the bot needs the price to go down in some instances, but
I think it was going up and down.
yeah, it's always going to go up and down. Let's see. We haven't looked at ADA. I'll look at ADA.
Back at 30 cents, where it was when I started years ago.
ADA's been promising stuff forever. And
not delivering.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It almost hit $3.
Alrighty, guys. I think that's about it.
Yeah, so we'll do more music next week. We'll get the re-release of his bot. We'll do an update video. We'll do a setup video. Well, I will create an account from Kucoin from scratch. I'll do the API from scratch. And then we'll buy Keith's spot from scratch.
Nice.
And we'll do it super quick. We'll plan it out. I'll be over Keith's house. We'll get that video up professionally done.
All right, guys. I hope that answers everybody's questions. Thanks for joining in on the Crypto After Dark.
Thanks for lending us your base duties. You can check out Mike Keating and his band, The Slobbies.
The Slobbies. Check out the Slobbies.
You can find me doing some guest vocals for them as well.
And yeah, right on, guys. Until next time. Peace out.
Peace.